Aya, there's this saying: if it quack like a dog and walk like a dog, of course, it is definitely a dog. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is now to be called Bola Ahmed Adekunle Tinubu. With that, I say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Ini TV. We are global and social commentators. Please, whenever you see this video, we want you to please take a retrospective look on what we are going to discuss today. We want to drag you logically to a complex conclusion, and that is why we are asking you, so that you guys should know that it's going to be a taxing exercise. First of all, Bola Ahmed Tinubu BAT has added another name to his names. He's now to be called Bola Ahmed Adekunle Tinubu. Remember, we said in our last video that Bola A Tinubu, is it the same thing as Bola Ahmed Tinubu? What we are asking is if Bola Adekunle Tinubu is the same thing like Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So from what we just discovered from the encyclopedia, from the history of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the story, he has added Adekunle to his name, which means Bola Adekunle Tinubu is the same person as Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That is the conclusion that we'll draw from what Bola Ahmed Tinubu have just added to his biography. But the question we want to ask is, we thought the Bola A Tinubu was a female, while Bola Ahmed Tinubu was a male. But the more we see, the less we understand. And that is why we are calling on you guys. It's going to be a very difficult exercise. So please, open your eyes, open your ears while we begin to go through this exercise. First of all, you are aware that Atiku subpoenaed a court in Chicago. He wanted to have all the documents of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, or do I say Bola Ahmed Adekunle Tinubu, from the Chicago State University. He wanted to have every document so that he can verify to see whether it is his own or whether it was somebody else's own. So, but from what we discover is that Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Bola Adekunle Ahmed Tinubu, as you might decide to call it, we thought we were different persons. Even Atiku and his team of lawyers thought they were different persons. So you know the controversy, how Bola Ahmed Tinubu tried to stop the court by asking that his personal details should not be released. But the court said no. Atiku need those documents because he wanted to present it to the Supreme Court in Nigeria, and he was given those documents. So Atiku gave a briefing, and he talks about, you see, a lot of people are saying that Bola Ahmed Tinubu has won because it shows that Bola Ahmed Tinubu went to Chicago State University. Nobody is disputing that. That's what most people didn't know. Nobody is saying whether he went or whether he didn't went. That is nobody's business, and that is what is nobody's interest, at least for the articles or for the obedience. We are not interested in whether he went or whether he did not go. What we are interested in, the document is submitted to INEC is different from the document that the Chicago State University have produced. There are so many discrepancies. And what does that mean? It's fake. It means, I have to say it's 3 times so that it gets into your head. And apart from that, the registrar of the school said that the document submitted to INEC, is not theirs. So the question is, where did Bola Ahmed Tinubu or Bola Adekunle Tinubu got the one that is submitted to INEC? It therefore means that there is a third party involved. And if there is a third party involved, it is as good as fake, forged, not authentic, because it is only the school, Chicago State University, it is only those schools that have the authority to issue its own certificate. No other school, no other body, no other institution has that authority to do so. So a lot of people are saying Tinubu went to Chicago State University. It has been proven. Fine. Nobody is disputing that. That does not even interest us. As far as you are a secondary school graduate, a G4 or a G5 of what they used to say, you can be the president of Nigeria. But section 137, go and read the constitution. When you have presented false, fake, forged documents to INEC, you will be disqualified. That is the issue here. The issue is the document presented to INEC is not the same thing that Atiku got from the school. That's a lot of people are not getting it. You see, we know fully well that the Supreme Court might even play abracadabra, but the whole world is watching us, and the whole world is laughing at our judicial system. If the Supreme Court want to keep the only integrity that is left of her, it should do the needful. So Atiku talk of 5 discrepancies, which I just want to quickly, before we talk about those 5 discrepancies, Atiku is calling on Peter Obi and Kwakwaso to join him so that they will have more force and pursue this case. I told myself, if Peter Obi join Atiku, I will stop promoting Peter Obi. Why? Because Atiku and Bola Ahmed Tinubu, it's one and the same. It's a portal calling the pot black. Remember, Atiku was the one. What he is doing to Bola Ahmed Tinubu is also what he did. Remember, Atiku married an American woman so that he will be able to siphon money through this American woman account away from Nigeria. It has been proven by the confession. Go watch my video, Atiku Gate 1, Atiku Gate 2, Atiku Gate 3. How Atiku created SPV. This is a system where he is at the background operating companies that are siphoning this money. And there's no way you can get him, because he does not project himself as the one behind those companies. He looks for 1 or 2 of his close allies and put them there. So that was why I was happy when Peter Obi told Atiku, no way, it should be you that should come and join the Labour Party. Why? Because you are part of the old politicians. You are part of the corrupt politicians that we are all trying to overturn. This new Nigeria that we are trying to create needs integrity, need people that are upright. So if you want to join us, you can join us. But apart from that, forget about it. That's what Peter Obi said. That his focus on the Supreme Court document. The first one was that the certificate issue or release by Chicago State University. This different. It is different from the one that INEC has. It's different, entirely different. And apart from that, the registrar of the school says the one Bola Ahmed Tinubu has or presented to INEC did not come from their school, which means a third party have helped Bola Ahmed Tinubu to produce that certificate. And number 2, that the document, the NYSC of Bola Ahmed Tinubu bears Bola Adekunle Tinubu. Why the Chicago State University bear Bola Ahmed Tinubu? So what has happened? Tinubu has now added Adekunle to his name. So he is now to be called Bola Ahmed Adekunle Tinubu in order to cover up such tracks. Then we also learned that the school, the Southwest College, that the person that graduated from this university went to Southwest College, was a female. So the person that went to the secondary school, let me use it that way so you understand, that went to the university, before you go to the university, you have to go through your secondary school. The certificate of that secondary school shows it was a female that entered the university. So how can Tinubu reconcile these discrepancies? So it shows that it is a female that entered. We've talked about the NYC of it. So then Bola Ahmed Tinubu claimed that he went to Government College, Lagos. Government College, Lagos. That he graduated in 1970. But from the history, that school was not in existence in 1970. That school was founded or established in 1974. How can he go to a school that does not exist? That's the third discrepancies. How is it possible that you went to school that does not exist? So that is an area that there is a lot of discrepancies, that it is easy to conclude that it was forged, or Bola Ahmed Tinubu has given false information under oath. Another thing that says that Bola Ahmed Tinubu swore that he does not have a double nationality. He swore he does not have a double nationality, that he has been in Nigeria right from the beginning till now. But that person that went to Chicago State University has American nationality. So how would he reconcile this? So there's so many discrepancies, and that is why it is easy to conclude that the certificate was forged. And the registrar of the school said this certificate is not ours. So where did Bola Ahmed Tinubu got the certificate from? So the same document has it that the owner of that document is a black American. Black American. So how can you reconcile these things? So these and all other have Bola Ahmed Tinubu is telling lies. And for the first citizen of Nigeria to tell lies under oath, because those documents, he swore an affidavit that his certificate got lost. So he swore an affidavit that this one that he's producing is the real certificate with the best of his knowledge. So how can he now tell us that all these discrepancies that you have in this certificate, how can he reconcile them? But I'll tell you, Nigeria is an abracadabra country. The Supreme Court might even jettison the Constitution. After all, the tribunal did the same thing. So I would not be surprised if the Supreme Court jettisoned the Supreme Court. But I am happy that the whole world now know who Bola Ahmed Tinubu is. We heard that now the FBI are preparing to release all the documents, information they have about Bola Ahmed Tinubu, or Bola Ahmed Adekunle Tinubu, because we learned that they have about 250 pages on him. Somebody wrote in my DM that no, it's not 250 pages, it is 2,500 pages. All this we are saying is just, we'll think, allege. If it's 2,500 pages, that is bigger than the dictionary. So, but what we allege, or what we saw, or what we had, we are not the ones saying it. The news is out there that FBI have about 250 pages on him. So the reason why we are making this video is to say, thank God Peter Obi did not agree to play along, and I'm happy. You know why? I personally would prefer Bola Ahmed Tinubu to Atiku. I'll tell you why. It's not because Bola Ahmed Tinubu is better than Atiku or Atiku is better than. It's because for fairness, justice, equity, quota system, the governorship of the country need to rotate. A Northerner have just ruled for 8 years. So it is proper that it should be a Southerner. And if Igbo man cannot, then let Bola Ahmed Tinubu be there. At least for the first 4 years. I know fully well that if Peter Obi did not get his mandate, now, the next election, he will definitely get it. Because you can't fool a man twice. You cannot fool a man twice. Remember what Bob Marley said: you can fool some people sometimes, but you can't fool others all the time. With that, we say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We want you to like and comment on this video. And also, let's have your opinion too. It takes two to tango. Remember, life is like a two-way traffic. And for our returning subscribers, we say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you, but God love you most. As it is the culture in this channel, we'll catch you when we make the next video. Until then, we'll say chooks, ciao, au revoir, adios, hasta la vista, bye-bye.